Are you concerned about high cholesterol or worried about your heart health? You're not alone, and the good news is, small changes in your diet can make a big difference. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death in the United States, and high LDL cholesterol, often called the bad cholesterol, is a major contributor. But here's something encouraging: you don't need a strict diet or expensive supplements to lower your risk. In fact, a few simple food swaps can help lower LDL levels, support healthier arteries, and reduce inflammation naturally and deliciously. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 powerful foods proven to support cardiovascular health. These aren't rare ingredients or trendy superfoods, they're everyday items you can easily include in your meals. You'll learn how they work, why they help, and how to use them with easy tips and tasty ideas. More than 70 million Americans live with high LDL cholesterol, yet many don't realize how effective nutrition can be. This isn't about dieting or giving up everything you love. It's about adding smart, heart-healthy foods that work with your body. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have practical tools to take better care of your heart, starting with your very next meal. Before we begin, I'd really appreciate it if you liked this video. It helps me keep sharing more important lessons. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Also, if you enjoy this video, please comment 1. If you don't, comment 0 so I know how to improve. Now, let's get started. Let's start with one of the simplest and most effective foods for heart health: oats. Often overlooked as just a basic breakfast item, oats are actually a nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to lowering cholesterol. What makes oats so special is their high content of beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that has been shown in numerous studies to reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, without lowering HDL, the good cholesterol. Beta-glucan works by forming a gel-like substance in your gut that binds to bile acids, which are made from cholesterol. These are then excreted from the body through your stool. As a result, your liver pulls more cholesterol from your blood to make new bile acids, naturally lowering your LDL levels over time. To reap the full benefits, aim to eat about half a cup of dry oats, around 40 to 50 grams, each day. This can be as easy as starting your morning with a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh fruit and a handful of walnuts or almonds. You can also add oats to smoothies, bake them into muffins, or mix them into yogurt for added texture and fiber. Just make sure to choose whole grain oats like rolled oats or steel-cut oats. Instant oats may be convenient, but they're often loaded with added sugars and have a higher glycemic index, which isn't ideal for long-term heart health or blood sugar control. One of the great things about oats is how gentle they are on your digestive system, as long as you stay hydrated. Because they're high in fiber, it's important to drink enough water throughout the day to prevent bloating or discomfort. This is especially true if you're just starting to increase your fiber intake. Start slow, listen to your body, and let it adjust naturally. A key takeaway here is consistency. While a single bowl of oats won't magically lower your cholesterol overnight, regular daily intake can lead to noticeable improvements in just a few weeks. In fact, studies suggest that consuming around 3 grams of beta-glucan per day, the amount in a typical serving of oats, can lower LDL cholesterol by 5 to 10%. That's a significant shift, especially when combined with other heart-smart foods and lifestyle habits. Oats also offer bonus benefits. They help stabilize blood sugar, which is especially helpful for people managing diabetes or insulin resistance. They can even support weight management by keeping you full longer and reducing the urge to snack on processed, high-fat foods later in the day. So if you're looking for an easy, affordable, and delicious way to support your heart, oats are a no-brainer. They're versatile, nutrient-dense, and backed by strong scientific evidence. Whether you're enjoying a comforting bowl of oatmeal, a breakfast smoothie, or a fiber-rich baked treat, oats can be your daily ally in the fight against high cholesterol and heart disease. Add them to your routine consistently, and over time, you'll give your heart the support it truly deserves. Next up is salmon, often called the omega-3 powerhouse, and for good reason. Salmon is one of the richest natural sources of two essential omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. These nutrients are incredibly important for heart health. They help lower triglycerides, which are a type of fat in your blood linked to an increased risk of heart disease when elevated. Omega-3s also reduce inflammation in blood vessels, improve vascular elasticity, and prevent the formation of blood clots by reducing platelet aggregation. In short, they help keep your arteries flexible, clean, and free-flowing, key for reducing the risk of atherosclerosis, heart attack, and stroke. To get these heart protective benefits, it's recommended to eat salmon 2 to 3 times a week, with each serving around 3.5 to 5 ounces, 100 to 150 grams. Opt for healthy cooking methods like grilling, steaming, or pan-searing with minimal oil. Avoid deep frying or heavy sauces, which can counteract the cardiovascular benefits. If you're unsure how to prepare it, start simple. Try salmon baked with lemon, herbs, and olive oil, served alongside green vegetables like broccoli or spinach. Not only do you get a flavorful meal, but you're also combining multiple heart-healthy foods on one plate. What's even more impressive is how quickly omega-3s can start working. Research shows that regular consumption can begin to improve triglyceride levels and blood vessel function in just a few weeks. Some people even report feeling more energetic and mentally clear. Omega-3s don't just help the heart, they support brain health too. It's a win-win, especially for older adults looking to protect both cognitive and cardiovascular function. A smart tip is to pair salmon with plant-based sides like quinoa, lentils, or leafy greens. This not only enhances nutrient intake but also keeps saturated fats low. Avoid eating salmon with rich creams, buttery sauces, or fried sides, which add unnecessary calories and saturated fat. Remember, it's not just about adding healthy foods, it's also about creating a balanced, heart-conscious plate overall. When choosing salmon, go for wild-caught or sustainably farmed options when possible. Wild salmon tends to have higher omega-3 content and fewer contaminants. That said, both wild and responsibly farmed salmon are generally safe and healthy choices. Be cautious with sources that may contain heavy metals like mercury, especially if you're eating fish frequently. Frozen salmon can be a great option too. It's convenient, often more affordable, and still nutrient-dense. It's also worth noting that while fish oil supplements exist, whole food sources like salmon are more effective because they come with a matrix of nutrients, including high-quality protein, B vitamins, selenium, and potassium, all of which contribute to a healthy cardiovascular system. Plus, whole foods are more enjoyable to eat and integrate easily into regular meals. Salmon is a true friend to your heart. With its rich omega-3 profile, anti-inflammatory benefits, and versatile preparation methods, it offers a delicious and powerful way to reduce your risk of heart disease. Making salmon a regular part of your diet can lead to lasting improvements in your cholesterol levels, blood vessel function, and overall heart health, one satisfying bite at a time. Let's talk about one of the most underrated heart-healthy foods, black beans. These small but mighty legumes are packed with soluble fiber, plant-based protein, and antioxidants, making them a powerful ally in reducing cholesterol and supporting cardiovascular health. The real superstar in black beans is their soluble fiber, which acts like a sponge in your digestive tract. It binds to cholesterol particles and bile acids, preventing them from being absorbed into the bloodstream. Instead, they're excreted, forcing your body to pull more LDL cholesterol out of circulation to make new bile. The result? Lower LDL, bad, cholesterol and improved overall lipid profile. To take full advantage of these benefits, aim to eat about 1/2 to 3/4 cup of cooked black beans, 100 to 150 grams, several times a week. You can enjoy them in soups, stews, chili, salads, or even mashed into spreads or bean cakes. They pair beautifully with other whole grains like brown rice or quinoa, creating a complete protein that's especially useful for those reducing their meat intake. Replacing red or processed meat with black beans in just a few meals per week can significantly cut down your saturated fat intake and increase your fiber, which helps lower cholesterol and reduce inflammation. Another benefit of black beans is their impressive antioxidant content, especially anthocyanins, the same compounds found in blueberries and other dark-colored fruits and vegetables. These antioxidants help combat oxidative stress and reduce inflammation in blood vessels, two key contributors to atherosclerosis and heart disease. This makes black beans a double-duty food. Not only do they reduce cholesterol, but they also protect your arteries from damage. Preparing black beans at home is simple and budget-friendly. To make them easier to digest and reduce bloating, soak dried beans overnight before cooking. This breaks down some of the compounds that can cause gas. If you're short on time, canned black beans are a convenient option. Just look for low-sodium varieties and rinse them thoroughly to remove excess salt. Drinking enough water throughout the day is important when eating high-fiber foods like black beans, as it helps keep your digestive system running smoothly. For those concerned about gout, it's worth noting that beans contain purines, which can raise uric acid levels in some individuals. If you have gout or kidney issues, talk to your healthcare provider about how often to include beans in your diet. For most people, though, black beans are a safe, heart-smart food with wide-ranging health benefits. Consistency is key. While you won't see dramatic cholesterol changes overnight, eating black beans regularly, as part of a well-rounded, plant-forward diet, can lead to measurable improvements over time. Clinical studies have shown that diets rich in legumes like black beans can lower LDL cholesterol, improve blood pressure, and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. And with their rich texture, earthy flavor, and versatility, they're easy to love. Black beans are much more than a side dish. They're a nutritional powerhouse for your heart. Packed with soluble fiber, antioxidants, and plant protein, they help reduce LDL cholesterol, fight inflammation, and replace less heart-friendly foods on your plate. Add them to your weekly routine, and let their gentle, natural power work for your long-term heart health. Let's dive into one of the simplest, most flavorful ways to protect your heart: olive oil. Often referred to as liquid gold, extra virgin olive oil has long been a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, a way of eating consistently linked to lower rates of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. The secret lies in its unique combination of healthy fats and powerful antioxidants. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, MUFAs, which help reduce LDL, bad, cholesterol without lowering HDL, good, cholesterol. It's also packed with polyphenol, plant-based compounds that fight inflammation and oxidative stress, two major drivers of cardiovascular disease. To enjoy these benefits, aim to use about 1 to 2 tablespoons per day of high-quality extra virgin olive oil. This can be as simple as drizzling it over salads, roasted vegetables, or whole grain dishes like quinoa or farro. You can also use it as a dip for whole grain bread or as a replacement for butter or margarine. Just be mindful not to overheat it. Extra virgin olive oil starts to break down and lose its antioxidant power at temperatures above 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. So while it's great for sautéing at low to medium heat or for dressings, it's best not to use it for deep frying. One of the key ways olive oil supports heart health is by improving the function of the endothelium, the thin layer of cells lining your blood vessels. Polyphenol helps keep these vessels flexible and responsive, allowing blood to flow more freely and reducing the risk of high blood pressure and atherosclerosis. Additionally, polyphenol helps prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, which is a crucial step in the development of arterial plaque. Oxidized LDL is far more damaging to your arteries than regular LDL, so reducing it can have a significant impact on long-term heart health. Swapping out less healthy fats like butter, lard, or processed vegetable oils for olive oil is a small change that can lead to big results. Not only does it reduce your intake of saturated and trans fats, but it also enhances the flavor of your meals, making it easier to stick with heart-healthy eating. Over time, regular use of olive oil has been shown to reduce the risk of stroke, coronary artery disease, and even sudden cardiac death. For best results, always choose extra virgin olive oil from a reputable brand. Look for bottles that are stored in dark glass and have a harvest date listed. This helps ensure freshness. Store it in a cool, dark place to preserve its quality and flavor. Be cautious of light olive oils or blended oils that are often refined and stripped of beneficial polyphenol. Keep in mind that while olive oil is incredibly healthy, it's still a calorie-dense food, with about 120 calories per tablespoon. So portion control matters, especially if you're watching your weight. The goal isn't to drown your food in oil, but to use it mindfully as a flavorful, health-promoting ingredient. Olive oil is much more than just a cooking fat, it's a daily dose of heart protection. Rich in healthy fats and anti-inflammatory compounds, it supports healthy cholesterol levels, blood vessel function, and long-term cardiovascular health. Add it to your routine with intention, and let this golden elixir nourish your heart from the inside out. Last but certainly not least, let's explore the heart-loving benefits of avocado, a creamy, delicious fruit that packs a serious punch when it comes to cardiovascular health. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, MUFAs, the same healthy fats found in olive oil, which help lower LDL, bad, cholesterol while raising HDL, good, cholesterol. But that's just the beginning. Avocados are also high in potassium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in blood pressure regulation. In fact, just half an avocado provides more potassium than a banana. Potassium helps balance the effects of sodium, relaxes blood vessel walls, and supports steady, rhythmic heartbeats, all essential for maintaining a healthy circulatory system. Adding avocado to your diet is easy and versatile. A good serving size is about half of a medium avocado per day, which delivers around 160 calories and a wealth of nutrients. You can slice it into salads, mash it onto whole grain toast, blend it into smoothies, or use it as a creamy base in dips and sauces. One of the best ways to use avocado is as a healthy fat substitute. Swap it in place of butter, mayonnaise, or creamy dressings. This small change can significantly reduce your intake of saturated fats, which are known to raise LDL cholesterol and increase the risk of heart disease. Avocados are also a great source of dietary fiber, offering about 5 to 7 grams per serving. Fiber not only helps improve digestion but also binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and reduces its absorption into the bloodstream. This can lead to measurable reductions in LDL cholesterol over time, especially when combined with other high-fiber, heart-healthy foods like oats, beans, fruits, and vegetables. The combination of healthy fats, fiber, and potassium makes avocado a triple threat when it comes to supporting heart function and lowering cardiovascular risk. Scientific studies back this up. Research has shown that people who eat avocados regularly tend to have lower LDL levels, higher HDL levels, and reduced risk of metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions that includes high blood pressure, high blood sugar, excess body fat around the waist, and abnormal cholesterol levels. In one study, participants who ate one avocado per day experienced a significant drop in their LDL cholesterol compared to those who did not include avocado in their diets. Of course, like any high-calorie food, avocados should be enjoyed in moderation, especially if you're watching your weight. While the fats in avocado are healthy, they are still calorie-dense, so sticking to about half an avocado per day is a smart balance for most people. Choose ripe avocados with soft, creamy flesh that's easy to digest and full of flavor. You can tell it's ready to eat when it gives slightly under gentle pressure near the stem. Avocados are a delicious, nutrient-rich way to protect your heart and improve your cholesterol profile. Their unique combination of healthy fats, potassium, and fiber makes them a standout food for cardiovascular health. Whether you enjoy them as a spread, side, or smoothie ingredient, avocados are an easy and satisfying addition to a heart-smart lifestyle. Add them to your weekly menu and enjoy the creamy taste of better heart health, one bite at a time. Now that we've covered the top 5 heart-smart foods, oats, salmon, black beans, olive oil, and avocado, let's bring it all together in a way that's practical and easy to visualize. Imagine your next meal, a dinner plate with a perfectly grilled piece of salmon, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, resting beside a vibrant black bean salad tossed with chopped tomatoes, red onion, and fresh cilantro. Add a serving of steamed greens, like spinach or kale, lightly dressed with extra virgin olive oil and lemon juice. And on the side? A slice of whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado, a pinch of sea salt, and a few cherry tomatoes. This isn't just a beautiful, satisfying plate, it's a complete cardiovascular support system in meal form. Or think breakfast, a warm bowl of steel-cut oats, topped with fresh berries, a drizzle of olive oil or almond butter, and a spoonful of chia seeds. These combinations aren't complicated, and they don't require expensive ingredients or gourmet skills. They simply involve smart choices made consistently, one meal at a time. That's the real takeaway here. Heart health doesn't come from a single miracle food or occasional diet change. It comes from steady, daily habits. The goal isn't perfection. It's progress. Even if you just start by adding 2 or 3 of these foods into your regular routine, you'll begin to feel the difference. You might notice more energy, improved digestion, better blood pressure, and over time, a healthier cholesterol profile. These foods don't just work in isolation, they complement each other. The fiber in oats and black beans, the healthy fats in olive oil and avocado, and the omega-3s in salmon all come together to nourish your heart, reduce inflammation, and support strong, flexible blood vessels. And the best part? These foods are not only good for your heart, they're also delicious and versatile. They can be included in everything from salads and soups to smoothies and snacks. You can mix and match them to suit your tastes, cultural preferences, and dietary needs. There's room for creativity and enjoyment, which makes healthy eating more sustainable in the long run. The more you find heart-healthy meals you actually like, the more likely you are to keep eating them, and consistency is what leads to real results. So here's your encouragement: start small, but start today. Try swapping butter for olive oil. Make oatmeal instead of sugary cereal. Add half an avocado to your lunch. Replace one meat-heavy meal with black beans. Grill salmon for dinner once or twice this week. Each small change adds up, and your heart will absolutely thank you for it. If this video helped you understand how food can be powerful medicine, please take a moment to like this video, share it with a friend or family member who might benefit, and subscribe for more heart-smart nutrition tips every single week. You have the tools, the knowledge, and now the inspiration. Let's take care of that amazing heart of yours, one meal at a time. If you're also interested in controlling your blood sugar or preventing type 2 diabetes, check out my next video where I break down how to incorporate these foods into your daily routine for better energy, fewer sugar spikes, and long-term metabolic health.